What's up, guys? I'm Whisper, and today I'm coming to you with another video from my mama basement, and I ain't ashamed of it. Okay. All right. So today, I am going to do a video on my 2019 goals and resolutions. All right. So right here, I have 10 things that I want to accomplish. Some of them I started before the new year, so like a month or two. So once the new year came, it was already like, and I'll let you know which ones. So it's already like a habit of mine. And then some of them I started at the new year, and then the others like I'm gonna incorporate later. So I just wanted to make it so it wasn't like I was trying to start all these new things all at once, because that's how people's habits end up breaking their goals or resolutions, is when they try to do everything at once. Like if 10 goals and you try to start all of them the first month of the year, just think about it. That's like setting yourself up for failure. So I just was more smart about it, and I'm trying it this way. See, I'll let you guys know at the end of the year which goals I kept up with and which ones I didn't. Hopefully all of them. That's the plan. Alright, so let's get right into it. My first goal is to save money. Since I am in a living situation I am in now. If you don't know, I went through a breakup last year, March of last year. In March, I actually moved out of the living situation I was in with my ex, and but I was still paying my rent for there, and we were locked into that until May. We were out of it. We didn't have to pay, so I still paid my half of the rent or whatever. So now I'm in a living situation where I'm with my mom. I don't plan on moving out anytime soon, because also last year, the end of May of last year, my dad ended up passing away. So I'm the youngest. So I feel like everything happened for a reason. I went through the breakup. I ended up moving back in with my parents, and then my dad ended up passing away. So my goal is to move out next year, hopefully, but I don't know. I'm on the fence, because hopefully I'm in a living situation where, alright, sorry guys, my battery died. I had to switch it out. So as I was saying, hopefully I'm in a financial situation where I can bring my mom with me most of the time, because she actually does not want to move out of this house, because it's a house that her and my dad lived in together. So no matter how much money I have, she's not giving up this house. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, so hopefully I'm in a living situation, so if I'm traveling or whatever, a financial situation, so if I'm traveling or whatever, I can bring my mom with me most of the time. I know she wouldn't want to go all the time, but I just don't want her by herself. Or I'm in a financial situation where my sister wouldn't have to work as much or work at all. It's up to her, where she could be with my mom most of the time. She has her own family, but they live right around the corner. So, hopefully I'm in that type of financial situation. But as I was saying, anyway, since I am here and I don't have to pay any rent, I don't have the type of parents where they made me pay rent, because they own this house. They don't have to pay a mortgage or anything like that. And even if they didn't, they wouldn't expect me to do anything like that. The type of parents that they are is that we brought you into this world, so we're going to do anything to help you. And I'm grateful to have parents like that. So with that being said, I don't have to pay any rent. That's a big chunk of money that I do not have to spend. I am working. So that brings me to my first goal. I want to save as much money as possible. What I'm going to do with that money varies. Music equipment, save up for a place, save up for my new car. But I'm on these two, I actually started saving money before the new year, but then once the new year hit, I joined these two like money saving challenges. So I'll put the pictures up here somewhere. You can take a screenshot of it.
Can you make a bug making messy or no? Making messy or no? Can you make a bug making messy or no? Making messy or no? Can you make a bug making messy or no?
And if you want to join in. It's not too far ahead to the point where you would be saving a lot of money, especially for the first one. But do it, guys. It's actually really cool, and I'm happy I already started. I started before the new year hit. I started in like November. So yeah. Alright. My next goal is to read the Bible every day. So I have been trying to do this, I'd say, for the past 5 years, and I always fail. It was this one Bible that my mom gave me where it was literally laid out, and it's like, okay, you read this. This is for January 1st. This is for January 2nd, and so on. So I could never get past Genesis, guys. I could never get past. I don't even think I finished January. I have ever finished January. So for Christmas, my mom actually gave me this Joel Osteen book. So I read that. Made sure I read that the week leading up to the new year, because it's about fresh start and stuff like that. So I read that, and then at the end of it, it had a Bible reading plan. So for the Bible reading plan, he literally has parts of but it goes in order, parts of the Old Testament and part of the New Testament that you read every day. So far I've been doing good. I'll actually be out of the book of Genesis sometime next week, I believe. Sometime next week I'll be in Exodus. So that's a first for me. I'm actually farther ahead than I've ever been in Genesis, so that's another plus. So yeah, I just want to read the Bible every day. That's something that I started at the beginning of the year. I'm trying to keep up with it. Number 3 is to become more active. So my job is a pretty active job, but I want to do more activity outside of that, and that's not just like going to the gym, because that gets boring. This is something I'm going to implement starting next week. So today is the 14th, so starting on the 20th, which is this upcoming Sunday, I want to do, because I have Sundays and Mondays off. So I would like to do stuff more actively, and it doesn't even have to just be on Sundays and Mondays, because I want to do I like roller skating, so I want to go to the skating rink. I want to do go to the trampoline park, go bowling, because bowling gets your heart rate up, especially if you're into it. Just things like that, laser tag, stuff that can be fun and not just being in the gym all the time. And then once the weather breaks, I'm more of an outside person. I get my tan on. In the winter I be chocolate. In the summer I be really chocolate, because I don't like running indoors. That's just not for me, on a treadmill and stuff like that. I like being outside. I like breathing the fresh air. So yeah, there's a park right around the corner that I like going to, so that's something I'll do more in the summer. But just being more active overall is another goal of mine. So next week, the reason I said next week, and it might actually be on the Saturday, because we're doing this thing as a family where every month we're going to do a bowling date, because my nephew is into bowling. He's on the bowling team at school. So we're going to do a bowling date as a family, and we're going to do a skating date as a family. I actually want to get me some skates this week because I'm tired of using the roller rink skates. I used to have skates as a kid, my own skates as a kid, and since I'm getting more into skating, I just want to get my own skates, you know, so I can use them. But yeah, so maybe starting this Saturday. If not, then on Sundays or Mondays, my mom will be going to the gym together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Next is upload at least 6 to 8 YouTube videos a month. So this week I will have 3 videos up. Hold me to it, guys. And then next week, hopefully I can film 3 during this week and then go ahead and get them edited or whatever. But the goal is to have 6 to 8 videos a month. So let's just say I do the bare minimum 6 videos a month. That's 72 YouTube videos a year. So that's like, if you stick to it, you know, at least 2 videos a week, that's not that hard. I don't know, it just depends on what my work schedule is like if I'm stressed out from work or whatever. But yeah, 2 videos a week, basically, that's 8 videos, and you don't even have to do that. You can do 2 videos for 3 weeks instead of 4 weeks out of the month. That's very achievable. You don't have to do videos every day or anything like that. But I also need help from you guys to comment down below things that you want to see, because I'm running out of ideas for single videos. I'll do reactions, I'll do anything. Just comment down below what you want to see me do. Number 5. This is something that I've been working on, I'd say, I'm not gonna lie and say all last year, but more so September-ish of last year. It's just to be a better person, period. So limit negative things that I say out loud or think about, or negative things that I say about people. It doesn't matter if it's celebrities or Chrissy. I just want to limit stuff like that. Help out when I can. Something as simple as just holding the door open for an older person, or donating to a charity when I go and get something to eat, or when they're out there ringing a bell during Christmas. It's just little things like that. I just want to make steps towards being a better person, mentally and spiritually. So that's why I want to make sure that I read the Bible every day, or try to read the Bible every day. As long as I don't get too far behind, I think it's achievable. But yeah, I just want to be like a better person. Don't talk down on others. Forgive. You don't have to forget, because if you forget, I feel like you're like you don't want to forget, because it's lessons in everything, you know. So, but forgiving people is a very important step in becoming a better person. So yeah, forgiving people and letting things go. Did I say forgiving people and letting things go? You don't have to forget, because it's lessons in everything. Like I said, both positive and negative is a lesson to be learned. But forgiving and letting things go is very important to becoming a better person. Yeah, you know when things are right or wrong, and I just want to be, when you're a better person, it just makes you feel good yourself. It's more so about helping yourself, because if you're not helping yourself, if you're just here keep living and dragging along, then what is life? You know what I'm saying? It's better to live a more happy life. And to have a happy life, a step is to be a better person. And yeah, so maybe I'll do a video about that. How can you become a better person? I'm not I don't do speeches or anything like that, but I just feel like it's a general statement, that a thing that everybody can learn from, you know? Daily positive affirmations. Now, this is something that I started in October. And what I do is, on sticky notes, I just write down positive words about myself, or positive words about things that I want to become, or who I want to become as a person, and or just things that I want in general, and I just write them down. Sometimes I may be reading a book and it may be dozens of positive words that I see in there, and I just write them all down so I have them ahead of time, so when the day comes to stick it on the wall, I date them and everything, so I know this is the date that I said I wanted this for myself. And when it happens, I'll be like, you know what, all you did was believed in yourself, and it came true. You know, you said you wanted this and it was yours. So I make sure I date all of them, and it's just positive words about who I am already, or who I want to become, and watch it all come to pass. You guys need to read The Secret, or if you have Netflix, they have The Secret on Netflix, and it's just about, an important thing about the positive affirmations. I know I'm all over the place, but anyway, every morning I go through and I say, like, my first one is intelligent, so I say I am intelligent. The next one is I am an achiever. Like, I just go through and I say all of the things that I have written down, like I already am it, even if I'm not. Like, what's one that I am not? Wealthy. I say I am wealthy. I have that on the wall. I just say it like it's mine. I already have it. You guys really have to read The Secret to understand where I'm going with this. Read The Secret or watch the film on Netflix. It is on Netflix. It's just called The Secret, okay? But yeah, daily positive affirmations, that also helps with you being a better person. Because if you feel good about yourself and you set these goals, or you're already saying I am these things, then it helps you feel better. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Next is to invest more in my dreams. So whether that be time or spending money on equipment. So like, one of the things that I'm saving up for is a new MacBook Pro. So hopefully I have that by March. And I wanted to get like it's like a dust bunny. I want to get like a video editing. I want to get a microphone. It's just invest in stuff, studio equipment. It's just stuff like that. But you don't even have to just do it with money or equipment. You can do it with time. So like, I want to spend more time writing, which I've done pretty good this past week, writing music and stuff like that. You guys will hear it. Hopefully I can finish this one song so I can record it for a part of next week's video. But yeah, just spending more time. Like right now I'm spending time on doing YouTube videos, because you can say what you want all you want, but if you don't actually put in the time and the work, then how is it going to come about? Like, say I wanted to be a famous YouTuber. If I'm just saying it and I'm not even trying to record at least one video a month to get to that goal, then how is it going to come about, you know? So yeah, you have to invest the time in to do what you want to do. Next, take steps to buying / building dream house and buying dream car. So next year is the goal for the house and the car. Mainly the car, but the house, I mean, sky is the limit. I can have that next month if I really just grind and believe in myself, you know? So one of the things that I'm doing, like I said, is saving money, and then I'm investing in my dreams. With the MacBook, I'm going to get the microphone and stuff like that. So it's just little things like that. Little steps to invest in the bigger goal. You get what I'm saying? So little things can lead to the bigger things. So just saving the money and investing in my dreams and stuff like that is going to lead me to getting my dream house and my dream car. If you don't know what my dream car is, it is a Jeep Wrangler. I don't even want, like, everybody wants Mercedes, Lamborghini, all that. I want a top of the line, fully loaded Jeep Wrangler. I want it to be black with purple accents, so purple rims, purple interior, like the whole nine. That is my dream car. So yeah, and I'm gonna get it, because next year, regardless, that's something achievable regardless. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Number 9 is to do a meatless meal, not meatless meal, but a meatless day at least once a week. And that's something that I'm going to start in February. So once a week, have a whole day where I don't eat meat. In high school, I went completely vegetarian, and I did pretty good with it. I did it, not last year, but the year before, I did it for a while. And it was okay, and then, Lord Jesus, I went through it, 2017 through, I say, July of 2018, I was going through it. So yeah, but yeah, at least I don't feel that I have to be vegetarian, but at least once a week, I feel like it's something that is attainable to not eating meat. So yeah, who knows what it may lead to. Maybe sometime next year, maybe sometime in 2 months from now, I might be a vegetarian or vegan. But I'm starting off with just once a week, no meat. And then the last thing is something that I'm gonna start back up in February. I was doing really good, and then once I started my new job, I fell off. But with learning Spanish, because in July I'm going on a cruise, a 7-day cruise, and then 2 of the stops are in Mexico and 1 is in Honduras, and those are Spanish-speaking countries. I feel like I know a good deal to, like, communicate the basics, like, hey, I need some water, hey, I need to go here, I need to go there, but I want to know a little more so I can actually, like, talk to the people and not just say things that I need or want or hi or something like, that is a boy, that is a girl, I am a woman, stuff like that. So yeah, I want to continue on my journey with learning Spanish. And fun fact, when I lived in Indiana, I worked at Burger King for a while, and in South Bend, Indiana, it's a lot of Mexican people that live in South Bend, Indiana. So I worked in the kitchen for a little bit, and there were 2 women. They were sisters. One could speak a decent amount of English, and the other one, she couldn't speak English at all. And then there were, like, the younger, like, Mexican Americans that were working there, so they were fluent in both English and Spanish, and I was killing it with learning Spanish. And I knew, like, if someone that could barely speak English came up to order something, and they were struggling to speak in English, I'd be like, hey, do it in Spanish, I understand you. So yeah, I knew a lot of food related Spanish when I worked at Burger King, and that's actually what led me to wanting to learn Spanish anyway. And if you don't know, Spanish is supposed to be like it's going to be the leading language in America. But yeah, I want to be able to, I think it's a beautiful thing when you know more than one language. Throughout school, from 5th to 10th grade, I had French, so I know. But the thing is, 5th through 8th grade, they kept starting over from the beginning. So I could have learned a lot more. And then I cheated the system in 9th grade, and I just stayed in beginner French. And we were using the same book that I used in middle school, so it was like an easy A. So yeah, I could have known a lot more French by now, but French and Spanish, they are very similar. All languages are similar. I don't know what they were doing when they came up with English, but all the languages are similar, more similar to each other than English is to any language. Like, I can't even think of nothing right now, but yeah, French and Spanish, I feel like Spanish speaking people would have an easy time learning French. You just gotta switch up your accent, but they're pretty similar. But yeah, that's all my goals for right now. I won't say all of my goals, but that's what I have for now. It's a goal is not, or a resolution is not something that you should just have at the beginning of the year and then that's it. Like, you should always have things that you want to be learning or doing or achieving throughout your whole life. It shouldn't just be, oh, it's a new year, this is what I'm going to be doing for the year. No, you should be actively trying to add things on and stuff like that. But that's just my major things for now. In the comments down below, tell me something that you are trying to, a goal or a resolution that you are trying to achieve this year. And tell me if you think that the ones that I have set for myself are obtainable. I think they are. The first step is just believing in yourself. If you start off saying, I don't know if I can do this and stuff like that, then you already done messed up for yourself. Just believe in yourself first, you know? Come on, y'all. Believe in yourself first. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Check out my other videos. This is probably the last video for the week. I'll check back next week. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. And whisper is bye.